Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and today we're going to be reviewing episode 2 of What If. We explore what if T'Challa becomes Star-Lord. Now, before I get into the actual episode review, I want to say one thing, and that is Chadwick Boseman. He's definitely going to be missed in the MCU, and I am just really grateful that we get one more. I think there's a couple more, though, they said. I don't think this is the only performance he recorded, but it is just awesome that we get one more, and I think a few others, time with Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa. He was amazing in this role, and it's great that What If provided the fans just one more time to hear him, and that was just awesome. And like I said, he brings this new version of Star-Lord to life. He's really great in this episode. He gives a lot of good energy in a performance, and I really enjoyed it. And it definitely sounded like Chadwick had a blast recording this. So the actual episode is definitely going to be one of my favorites. I really liked how much it changed what we all know about, the Ravagers and the space world that we explored in Guardians of the Galaxy. And it definitely twists things up a little bit. One is right when we meet the, Star-Lord, in the movie, no one knew who Star-Lord was. It's like, who? But in this one, it's like, you're Star-Lord! And it's crazy to see how much different this Star-Lord is. He's definitely a better kind of leader, I think, than Peter Quill. You can kind of definitely see that, and he definitely knows how to get through a situation. But it's also weird that how he changed the Ravagers, but he also changed Thanos. Yes, Thanos is in this episode, which I didn't expect, and it's definitely a different Thanos. He was talked out of, his Mad Titan-like self, and basically now works with him. So that was definitely weird to see, but it was also kind of interesting to watch him fight, basically his underlings from the movies. And it was weird to, Proxima Midnight, those characters. Definitely weird to see that. And this Heist Nebula, definitely a unique version of Nebula that's out there. Now, the main adversary in this episode is the Collector. And there's a lot of Easter eggs, by the way, when the Collector is fighting T'Challa. And that was a great scene. By the way, the action in the animation is phenomenal, as it was last week. And the voice work in this episode was phenomenal. And yes, there's a few characters, again, not voiced by the MCU actors, but it was fine. Didn't really take me away from this episode. Probably because I knew it was happening. You start to know, some people didn't return to this role. But we actually get Howard the Duck in this episode. That was hilarious. Great scene with him and Star-Lord. Seriously, a talking duck. That was great. In the ending of this episode, we actually get to see Peter Quill, and he's working at Dairy Queen, but Ego interrupts him when he's closing. So it'll be interesting. This world might not be around too much longer. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Seriously, alone, the idea of, T'Challa being taken by the Ravagers instead of Peter Quill, and how that changes everything. The Ravagers are a bit different, Thanos is with them. It just is a very good what if. And it's definitely a lot more things changed in this world than we had last week. This world is completely different by that simple question, what if T'Challa becomes Star-Lord? But yeah, I had a blast with this episode. It had some great laughs in this episode too, by the way. And it was just really good. This animation's actually growing on me, and I'm excited to see the rest of this season. And if you've seen T'Challa become Star-Lord, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.